Hello all, Abhishek VS here. Welcome to AB on Sports. India has qualified for the crossovers in the Hockey World Cup. India will be meeting Spain in the crossover match that will happen on Sunday 9:30 p.m. IST. Earlier yesterday, India had lost to New Zealand 4-3 in a closely contested match and finished third in the group, by which it had to play the crossovers. Overall, the performance on the match was disastrous to say the least, or underwhelming at the best, we can say. So, let's get into the video and let us see how India fared yesterday in the match. Right at the first minute, India started to attack, and Siami's deflection shot went straight into Vandana, and she was able to score right from here, which resulted in 1-0 score in the first quarter. But at one stage, India was very much prepped for attack, and at that time there was a small confusion in the defense, and there was a lack of concentration in the Q2, where Udita didn't clear the ball, at which the New Zealand forward just came from here and scored directly. Nothing much could have been done by Savita, because it was a close range shot, and nothing could be as such done. But from there, from the moment scoreline became 1-1, it was New Zealand which was having an upper hand. Indian defense was little bit struggling throughout yesterday, and we were like little shaky, and every time they came in, we were trying to hunt on packs and ensure that ball is cleared. Despite that, we conceded 5 penalty corners, out of which New Zealand scored from 3, and that's because other 2 penalty corners actually resulted in the second penalty corner. So they had a very good record in the penalty corners, and they scored in a much easier fashion. At a scenario, we could see that India had, it was looking like India has already lost the chance to move to crossovers or quarterfinals, where New Zealand was leading 4 and we were at 2, but at last quarter, some few minutes to spare, Gurjit was able to score a goal from a drag flick, and that ensured that the goal difference was at -1, and we went into the crossovers. Now, where exactly India had a problem is, this was an area where we were stronger in the first 2 matches, but yesterday we were very much weak here. Almost all the penalty corners were scored, and our defense was completely shaky. On the other hand, yesterday our attack was really good. We got 15 penalty corners, and we were able to score just 1 from that 15. That seems to be a biggest Achilles heel for India. Except Gurjit, no one takes drag flicks. Sushila, Monica and Deep Grace does take the shot, but that have not been effective at all. Again, in this area we lost lot of balls, so attacks came this way, as well as this way. Thankfully, this area we were able to somewhat manage it better, but our attacks were consistently this way and this way. This area was again not used up to a level, and New Zealand was easily able to break some of our attacks, but when our defenders were trying, we couldn't break much. That, I think, was due to the fact that Indian attack were more inclined towards keeping the ball and attacking, but rather than breaking their attacks. I think this is a one-off situation, and this should improve in the next match against Spain. Our midfield have become much stronger now. They are ready to attack, and sometimes they need to defend. That will gradually come when it goes to knockout stages. So I think in the next match, definitely Indian girls will do better. But Our only issue is penalty corners. If we are going to get 5 penalty corners, we have to score in 2. And yesterday from 15, we scored just 1. And that is a biggest drawback. And no team has a decimal record. India will be facing Spain. So I'll come up with a preview video on Sunday where I will explain you what exactly is needed, because earlier this year we had played Spain twice and we had won once. So Spain is beatable, and if we beat Spain in the crossovers, we'll be facing Australia in the quarterfinals. It will be a rematch of what happened in Olympics as well, where we met Australia and won 1-0 against them. So lot more to ponder upon. Savita needs to come back and get her mojo back, and if our midfield and defense get stronger and play to their potential, I think Spain should be easy, but Australia, little luck is needed. So going by what exactly had happened, India somehow managed to reach the crossovers thanks to goals from Gurjit, Siami and Vandana. So let's hope we do better in the crossovers. We have to build our attacks better. Drag flicks and penalty corners must improve field. A slight miss in concentration led to 2 goals in the previous match. So defense will get back their mojo in the next match. So I definitely hope that India can move to quarterfinals with ease. Do watch my videos and watch the games live, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.